Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, she gotta play the music first.
Yeah,
Hey
yeah.
y'all, yay! This is
Hey.
Erica Michelle, and we are
God.
here live. Hey Dot, he not gonna wait to get introduced. He just gonna come right in the door. I knew he was gonna Michelle, and we are here with Living Without Excuses radio show. So tonight, you're just going to hear about us. We're just going to get on your nerves tonight. We are talking to Dot Will, who is our neighborhood scumbag. And
Yeah.
then we're going to be talking to Nia B, who is our neighborhood motivator. We love her to death. And so
Hey.
hey y'all, we gonna dive right in. After break, we're gonna be talking just about some random stuff, just for you guys to get to know us. But before we go any further, I do want to shout out if you guys heard the beat that came in before you heard our big mouths. That is none other than Hosanna back out of Houston, Texas. If you would just do me a favor, go follow him at Hosanna Bax. That's at HOSANNABAX. You can hear and see all about him. He's a chef. He's a father. He's a husband. He's an entrepreneur. He does it all. He's a producer. He's a rapper. He's an artist. He does everything. So make sure you go and check out Hosanna Bax on IG at Hosanna Bax. So other than that, we got that out the way. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna introduce myself. As I stated at the beginning, I am Erica Michelle out of Houston, Texas. I am a mother, and I'm a mother. I'm a mother and a multifaceted entrepreneur. I own three businesses. I have a travel company. You can reach me at my travel company at lwetravel.com. That's lwetravel.com. And there you can see all the discounts and memberships that I offer. I also have a garment business, and you can reach it's an undergarment business, undergarments for women and men. And so that can be seen at Erica Michelle, ERICAMICHELE dot rebirthbodyshapers.net. So that's Erica Michelle dot rebirthbodyshapers.net. And so I'm just really happy to be here tonight. Tonight is our first show. This is our baby. And I want to say I'm so grateful and thankful for that and Nita because without hesitation, like I asked them, they said yes. And it's not only the yes that they gave, it was how they gave the yes. It was with energy and life and love. And I just really am so grateful for them. Living without excuses is technically my baby, my personal baby, because a year and a half ago I lost my husband. And so I know that with grief and with the loss, some people take that and it becomes a crutch. for them not to go on and do things with their life, but for everybody just living their full potential, just laughing. And I say it all the time. I just want to laugh, laugh, laugh. I don't care if it's a what kind of joke it is. It can be good, it can be bad, it can be sexual, it can be whatever. Whoever, if it's funny, I'm laughing and I'm sharing it because I never want to get to that place again where you're so sad that you don't know when you're gonna come out of it. So when I decided that I was not gonna live without any excuses, I birthed that, and it just began as a Facebook hashtag, and it's just growing. And I'm so excited, and I want you guys to know that in no way, shape, or form should you have an excuse for anything. There's nothing. You surround yourself with good vivacious people, and you live to the fullest of your capability. If that capability is going to work on the corner at Subway every day, you go to work on the corner at Subway and work it like you've never worked it before. It doesn't matter what you're doing. So that's just a little bit about me. We'll probably get back to me at some point. But now I want to introduce.
Wait, though. You talking about working corners? That's so the people know. Like, what are you talking about right now? You can't be talking about working corners with people.
I put a subway in there, though. I put a subway.
Subway. That went over a lot of heads, including mine. I so missed that.
Everybody.
Like, come on, Brooklyn, of course, but at the same time, she's talking about working corners. That's a subway.
But not, isn't it a subway on your corner?
Like, what are you talking about right now?
The subway on the corner. The subway on the corner. Right. So shout out to the people who work at Subway on the corner. Shout out to those people. We love our Subway employees. Woo-hoo.
Nobody got nothing against Subway or Boogie. We just saying, like, we plug in Subways and work in the corners.
As long as you do it to your best ability, you work that corner with that Subway right there.
You keep working
your corner.
that
corner.
Work that corner.
Somebody needs a sandwich. That's all I'm saying, Dad. Somebody needs a sandwich.
It's a sandwich. Indeed. Indeed.
So the next time you walking down the street, you see a girl working her job at the Subway on the corner. Hook her up. Hook her up. See what she got.
There you
okay?
Go. Yeah, work that corner, girl.
At Subway.
I'm a sandwich right now.
I know, right? Goodness.
Okay, well, good evening, everyone. Hello. Out the gate.
So who we got? We gonna go with you, Nita, because we gotta save that for last.
Yes.
Some motivation.
Come on, Nita, what I want to say. Who
Oh,
are you,
good evening,
like,
everyone.
I named her Nita B, but that if she decides to say more, she can, but she doesn't have to.
Yes, it is your girl, Nita B. Yes, and I love me some Erica Michelle. Nita B. B is good with me. If you just want to call me B, that's perfectly fine. Nita B is here. I'm so grateful to be here with Erica Michelle. As she said, she asked, and without any hesitation, it was a yes. I love just the slogan. Even when I say it to people, they're like, "Oh, I love that," and that's exactly how I felt when she told me the name of the show. I was like, "Oh my goodness, I so love that." Like, they call me the motivator because that's how I motivate people to live without any excuses, bad things happen to us all in all ways, shapes, or form, which is how we all are able to relate to each other in life in general. And so, yes, living our lives without any excuses. A little background about me professionally. I have been an educator for a very long time, and as most people all know, we are fallen by the wayside, so we have to find other means to support ourselves. And in doing that, I now have a lovely job working in local government that I love, which we really ever hear people say, probably my first time ever saying in my life that I love my job. I love the people that I work with and that I work for. I enjoy servicing the residents of the city I live in, which is Columbus, Ohio. Ooh, Buckeyes. So, yes, good evening, everyone. We are here to encourage and influence you all and give you a little bit of laughter at the same time. Because our hosts and our co-hosts are just crazy, but we love it.
It really sounds like you want me to start talking for real, because I think you were talking about me, and I feel like personally attacked. I'm just saying.
I want to actually, I am continuing to talk about Erica Michelle and how she has encouraged and influenced me in so many ways. She probably doesn't realize that I definitely look at her as a mentor. I tell her all the time, I aspire to be the woman that she is. Just all around, she's easy to talk to. She's a very good listener. She gives very sound advice that I love. And at the same time, I can be absolutely comfortable being myself with her. I know she's not judging me. I know that she's here. She and I can relate totally. My star sister, Miss Erica Michelle.
I'm not gonna rub anybody's back. I'm not gonna rub your back. I'm not gonna rub Erica's back.
Oh well, and then we have Got Will. You will see a lot of this between he and I.
I'm telling both of you. Like,
my big brother.
I'm telling both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to rub y'all back. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to, state facts and everything like that. But
talk nice about us. Say nice things.
I don't like neither one of you. But at the same time, we here and we talking and we trying to, understand. I don't know. Like, I'm here though. I'm here for
we're grateful that you're here. We appreciate that Will being here with us.
Like,
living without any excuses.
I'm not gonna introduce myself, but at the same time, I'm from Brooklyn, yeah, and I'm that Will. Like,
I have a question for you. I have a question. I have a question. Scumbag. Yeah. Tell us about the scumbag. Where did that come from?
Oh, it was a name given to me. I didn't take it. I still don't take it.
You clearly took it.
So I just say, it's the scumbag way. You know what I mean?
Now, what is the scumbag way?
I embraced it after a while and everything like that or whatever. It just happened out of nowhere. It's just like, I speak the truth at the same time, people can't take the truth. So it just, fell into place as, me scumbagging somebody or whatever.
It's like you're found to be offensive.
Yeah, it just becomes, because the truth becomes offensive, you hear it too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, your girl's not your girl. She might be my girl too, but, we share her. At the same time, it's just like,
where are we going? What's happening right now?
Okay, we got to reel this back in. We got to reel this all the way back in.
What's happening right now, though?
I'm here though.
So is that how you became a scumbag?
Yeah, that's how I became a scumbag. But what my bros say.
We listening.
What my bros say. For real. Loyalty is everything. You know,
Okay.
yeah,
So you being loyal, is that how you can't get a name called scumbag and say
yeah,
and be loyal. So how does that work?
my, because like my brothers know me. You see what I'm saying? So they know the
Mhm.
situation at the same time. So it's like, I'm scumbagging somebody. And it's
Okay.
not this, it's not them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's on the table.
Okay.
Yeah. You know,
Okay.
on the phone. It's like yeah. Now I was telling him one of my brothers, he right here. He can tell you, he can pop in if you want to pop in, whatever. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's not like
What was it?
it's everybody get it. Everybody don't get it. Nah, because my bros don't get it. It's loyalty is everything. Loyalty is key. Just like communication is key in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? If you doing this, that, and the third in a relationship, then you should be, upfront. Put that out there. You know what I'm saying? This is the way of life. This is a way of life.
That's
Communication is
right.
key at all times. Loyalty is everything, but as an aspect of life, loyalty, communication, and respect, right? And that's
Respect. Exactly.
an aspect of life. That's the way you should walk. Right?
That's right. And I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people. And like I said at the
Yes, so,
beginning, and
yeah,
me, people like, well, how did you meet him? Facebook to me, I'm switching gears a little bit, and we can make this a discussion that people have a way of demeaning Facebook. Oh, I don't do Facebook. Oh, I ain't getting on Facebook. Or Facebook break up friendships, or Facebook breaks up relationships. Facebook to me has not done any of that because some of the closest people, as Dot said, that are near and dear to my heart have come from Facebook because that is actually where I met Nita and Dot. And just so happened they're cousins, but they're twinsies. And so
we are gay.
if
We are
you
gay. We
yeah,
are gay.
they're
Yeah.
twins. They like you get one, you get them both, and I love that about them that they have each other's back. And we all met here. We all met from really me being nosy. I don't know how I came across that page, but I was just like, this boy is a fool. And so I just started watching him, and he created a group, and it just went on from there. So for people to say that Facebook is this, that, and the third. I do not agree. I totally 100% disagree. I love Facebook. It brings people together. It keeps people connected. I had a brunch here at my house today where I was able to stay connected with a woman who I met like 11 years ago. But because people live their own lives and we all kind of drift away from each other from time to time, because of Facebook, me and her has been able to like keep finding each other, keep reaching out to each other, and staying connected. And she is just awesome. You're gonna be hearing about her. Her name is Alice. She'll be on the show probably sometime in March. She actually is going to be designing shirts that gear towards women who have had open heart surgery, or not women, I'm sorry, people who have had
Yeah.
open heart surgery.
Yeah.
And this is something that I did not know. When you have open heart surgery, that scar that you get is very sensitive. And she said for like 4 to 5, yeah, even up to 5 years, she she was still ripping her shirts in the middle because just the
Mm.
fabric from the shirt would irritate her skin. So what she's going to do is design shirts because she's a seamstress that will allow that area to breathe, and pillows that you can use as a compression on your chest when you have to like laugh or cough because that's a big aggravation after having open heart surgery. So I just appreciate Facebook for that. Me being me being able to still bond with her after that. So that's like me and that and Nita's story along with Alice, but I take that to Facebook. So what are you guys' thoughts, Nita? What is your thought behind Facebook being a relationship ripper, so to speak? How do you feel about that? Do you think it's Facebook or do you think it's people's behavior on Facebook?
I must say that I think that it's people's behavior on Facebook. For whatever reason, people are, in my opinion, seem to be comfortable um,
Hello.
living a fantasy kind of life. It's like that one game.
Radio show.
I don't remember the name of it that people used to
I'm doing a
live
radio show.
vicariously through and
What you doing?
pretend to be something or someone else. So when we're so far away from each other,
Okay.
it makes it kind of easy
Alright,
to
fine.
portray something other than what we are in real life. So I think that behavior leads to violating and disrespecting your committed relationship. I don't think that it's Facebook because, as you said, we are able to keep in contact with people who we don't get to see or speak to often because we are living our adult lives. At the same time, it's reconnection, it's new connections, especially for like long lost family. I've heard so many wonderful stories of people being in contact with siblings and parents and things like that via Facebook. I think that is just phenomenal. I think it is a very good tool for what it was intended for, which was staying connected.
Yes.
Indeed, that's my opinion of Facebook. Shout out to Facebook.
Shout out to Facebook.
Okay, keeping us connected.
What you think,
Yes, you got me already.
That what you think?
What do I think?
Mhm. What do you think? Do you think Facebook is a relationship terror, so to speak, or a relationship ripper?
I do. I honestly do.
I do. Okay.
In my personal opinion, I believe that the more access you have to someone, the better your ability is to coerce that person into what you want them to do. So, say they have Instagram, Snapchat, and all the rest of the things, Twitter, whatever, right? You have all types of abilities and you have all types of, reaching out because people, they plug their own Instagram, they plug their own Snapchat, Twitter, or whatever social media they have. Twitter, Tumblr, whatever it is, right?
Yeah, be
If
careful.
you follow
They're
a
gonna be
person
out
for
there when
long
you leave the
enough,
club
you'll
too,
have
because they be
all their
there.
knowledge, you'll have all their go-tos. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just one or two or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got everything. So eventually they're gonna break and they're gonna just give you their number. I'm just speaking from personal experience. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna allow you to get to them. So yeah, Facebook allows you too much access because Facebook not only has itself as an entity, Facebook, they have Messenger. And that's a separate situation. We all believe it's a separate situation, but Facebook owns Messenger and Facebook owns Instagram now. Like, They all connected. Everything that's connected is like one self.
Mm-hmm.
So you have wow in my New York City accent. Wow. That means you
But
have a
Joyce
lot
don't know
of
they're going crazy.
access to one person. If you really want that person, you'll get that person. All you gotta do is show them a little bit of attention, and that's follow them all in.
So, but you still haven't stated whether that could ruin your relationship. That's my
I
question.
mean,
Is the access? So you're saying that you have too much access, but is the access actually too much so that it's ruining
I
relationships?
know, right?
I mean, at the same time, if someone someone is able to even open a message or no, not someone is able to open a message, but if you are able to get someone to open a message, then the relationship was already ruined.
Yeah.
You
But
know
they
what
get
I'm
ready to
saying?
take a
Like
break at 9:30,
it's
so let me
not
go so I can get this break in.
that person is
All right.
like
All right.
it's not
Bye.
what that person was looking for or whatever. But it's just like it's all on the person. You shoot your shot, as we call it nowadays. You shoot your shot.
Nowadays.
Yeah, like nowadays, like to me, it was not really shooting a shot or whatever. It's just saying hello, and the conversation was started. But now it's a whole lot of loops you got to jump through, and there's a whole lot of situations you got to go through in order to allow somebody to connect with you and everything like that.
Yeah.
Because everybody feels that they're a star. I understand that, because black women are beautiful. Not saying that Hispanic women aren't beautiful. Not saying that white women aren't beautiful, but everybody, I'm an equal opportunity employer. I'm just saying at the same time, I'm just saying at the same time, it sounds like a song, but at the same time, we talking about relationships.
Exactly.
Let's get into relationships. Let's get into relationships. Cause I know Mama listening, and yeah.
Yeah, because you're like the
Mama
relationship
listening.
expert these
So we
days.
hold on. Let's take a break. And then when we come back, we will get into relationships. Again, this music that you hear on our break is from at Hosanna Back on IG. So check him out. Make sure you do that, and we will be back to you
Yes,
in 60
I love
seconds. I know, right? 60 seconds, you guys.
I know, bye.
And welcome back to Living Without Excuses radio show. Before the break, we were talking about is Facebook ruined relationships, but now that kind of took it to relationships. And so that. And then I noticed I'm not gonna let this slip by. He did say Mama is listening. So that what is your take on relationship? Is Facebook ruining your relationship?
In all honesty, I believe that, me just being the dude that I am and everything like that, and, my past and, my future, is nothing that can ruin a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because communication is key. If you allow that person to know your past, but your present, but at the same time, you got to stand on the words that you speak. You know what I'm saying? You got to show them that you are the man that you say you are. And, everything else falls into place. Once you allow them to understand that the man you are, you gonna speak, you gonna, just not just say, like, I'm gonna call you every day. I'm gonna text you every half any chance I get. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, I ain't that nigga that I once was. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it takes for her, to appease, that woman, or, that situation, or however you feel. Man, woman, you know what I'm saying? It might be, that's what you gotta do for your man. It might be that's what you gotta do for your woman. But at the same time, I'm just saying in my situation, whatever, I'm clear. Like, I'm transparent with mine. I ain't got nothing to hide. Never. Because
Okay,
I
that's
say I say what I mean. I mean what I say. I stand on every word. Word. Always
okay.
have been.
Okay.
I might have disappeared on a couple people, but I still love them the same.
You still love them the same, even though you
Yeah.
disappeared on them. Okay, we're
That's
gonna
all.
cut you off right now, Dad. We're cutting you off right now. Nita, I have a question for you. So, with that being said, what that just said, do you think that it's harder for women to get? Because I remember, like, okay, so everybody know that I'm newly dating and stuff like that. So when I first started, I was thinking about the dating apps or whatever, and everybody said no, you got Facebook, and I believe
Don't do it.
our
Don't do it.
I
Don't
believe
even
I
do
believe
Facebook.
our scum.
Don't even
I
do
know, but I
Facebook.
believe it was you. It was you. It was you. I
Exactly.
believe it was you who
Don't do
said
Facebook.
you don't need no apps. You got Facebook,
Nah.
and I'm like,
Nah.
you said that. But
Run
you
them
don't need
all
it. I'm
through
talking.
me. You run them all through me. I got you. Don't even worry about it. Man,
Okay.
if I could curse right now, I'd curse. I promise you.
I
But
think you have, but
you
you
bet
better.
not.
We,
You bet
okay.
not.
Okay.
I
Listen,
better
I'm
know
talking
every
to
Tom,
Nita,
Dick,
Dad.
and Harry, and I ain't even cursing. I better know every Tom, Dick, and Harry. You bet not. I ain't even playing with you right
Okay, all right, all right. So, Nita, do you think that you can find true love on Facebook? Nita, are you there?
now. You bet not. I'm just saying, like,
Sorry.
you
Yes,
bet
I'm
not.
Okay.
here. I was saying that I apologize. I was saying that I believe that all things are possible when it comes to love and relationships. I
You wanted
try
to
not to
say
be.
everything was possible through Christ. I already
I,
know what
you
you was going to say.
we're not even going to
Yeah.
get
Like,
into
you
that.
too young to be saying shit. Oh, pardon. You too.
Go
So
ahead.
as
So we
I was
got.
saying,
You too young.
how can I feel? So as I'm saying that um I just believe it depends on the people and the connection. He is so silly. I
Okay.
cannot deal.
Okay.
So
So
yeah,
we
I think
have.
it depends on because I don't think it matters where or how you meet people. I believe it matters on how we connect with each other.
Okay, so I'm looking online on Facebook, and we are live
Hmm.
streaming on Facebook. And so we
Mhm.
have a comment by Quack Jones who says
Mhm.
he doesn't think that couples should be Facebook friends. Y'all agree with
Ooh.
that?
Oh. Um. And that for me is touchy because although we may not be friends, we can still see each other's page. Like we're not gonna block. So us not being friends means what? That we cannot comment on each other's things or talk to other people. If we can be together in real life, why can't we be a unit on social media? So I'm a little conflicted with that one.
Okay. Now we also say I also see that we have someone who inboxed me who said she knows someone that married someone they met on Facebook and they now have four to five kids. So that
They
I mean
have
that's a
what
love
now?
story.
Four to
They
five
have
what?
4 to 5 kids. So they got married. They got
Oh,
a big old
okay.
family with a dog and a white
Yes.
picket fence. So that that being said, that's a good story. Um,
Yes.
Alice Essex is one of our viewers and our listeners, and she is saying that if they are Facebook friends, there has to be trust. So there has to be trust, period. And
Mhm.
I think within a relationship, people put like trust first, love first, all of that. But it has to actually be respect, in my opinion. Like respect
Mhm.
has to be first. Yeah, with respect comes love, comes trust, comes time. Time
Mhm.
is right there behind respect. So until you guys maybe have put some time in, then maybe you can go to being Facebook friends or whatever. But again,
At
like
the
our listener
time,
Alicia said, her friends met on Facebook. So do you meet,
yeah.
fall in love, and then say, okay, no, we're not going to be Facebook friends anymore? That's a weird situation.
but Mama
What do you say
E,
that?
I don't, like,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, like, I don't care if nobody, love me and everything like that, but you gonna respect me on God.
Exactly.
Bro,
Yeah.
like, you gonna
Yeah.
respect me. You ain't gotta love me,
Mhm.
but you gonna respect me. At the end of the day, like, you can say everything that you want to say. You can all that, this, that, and the third, but I promise, all this, that, and the third, and everything is not always presented. You see what I'm saying? Like people hold certain things. For instance, you know what I'm saying? Like you can say you want to give somebody a platform in order to present their business. You want to give somebody a platform to present, what they doing, their entrepreneurship and everything like that. You see what I'm saying? They'll like the situation, but they not going to present their business. What type of is that? Like for real? Like it doesn't make any sense. People
Okay, so
are
let's talk
different.
Okay.
about
Yeah.
People
let's
are
talk about
different.
let's talk
That's
about that. So
like
so
period. Period.
what Dot is speaking about is that so this is our first show, you guys, right? So we have put out some information. We've given people information, letting them know that if they give us their information regarding their business tonight, that we would give them a free mention because we know that we are in advertising, right? And so with advertising, there comes small airtime fee, not nothing that you would have to go to the bank about, but just a small airtime fee normally. So for tonight, we put that offer out to a lot of people that did not really reply that we know have businesses. So that it didn't affect us, but it was a topic. It was a conversation that,
Mhm.
why when you're giving, you're naturally just giving somebody a chance to promote their stuff because really that's what it's all about. We may laugh and joke and talk and call that the scumbag or whatever, but that main mission, like his mission in life, is to
Mhm.
bring people up. He does not want to make it. and leave anybody behind. So he want to pull everybody up. And in that journey, when you're a person like that, when you're a person like that, you are reaching out to the masses. And that's what he does. But when you're that person and you don't get anything back, it stings a little. So it's been a conversation of the three of us to try to figure out what is it? What can we do to let people know that we're sincere? Like we want to have you on. We don't always want to charge you airtime fee. Let us know what you're doing. Let us know what your mama doing. Let us know what your daddy doing. Let just talk to us. Give us some information so that we could, I just shouted out my friend Alice. She didn't know that. It was no charge for that. It was just somebody that was on my mind, and I let the world know what she's doing. So if you don't tell people what you're doing and you're in a business of operating or trying to bring something back up, because to be honest, God want to bring back Black Wall Street, and I'm all for it. So if we get a chance to do that, oh my God! But in order to do that, we have to be lovers of communication. Like it's no way around it. You have to be a lover of communication. You have to be able to, as we tell the 3-year-olds, you got to use your words. You got to talk to people. You got to let people know what you're doing. You gotta respond, and you gotta know that it's some sincere people out here, and you got 3 of them on the line with you tonight.
But at the same time, like when I'm talking to your girl, bro, like you can't be mad. You know what I'm saying? Because you face or whatever. Saying and the situation and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm can't because like I'm just communicating, and communication is key. Maybe you're not communicating correctly.
God, did you just take us all the way left?
I'm just trying to communicate. I'm being communicated.
That's what I said. Okay, scumbag. We get it. We get it. God is finally introducing himself, the scumbag. Here goes his introduction.
Where's the scumbag is out? But he's really communicative.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, so that
play Monopoly a lot. It's like community property. Stop playing. We are a community.
Okay, yes, absolutely. Okay.
Huh? Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Stop
sharing is caring. And so we are at.
Yeah, sharing your information, sharing your business, sharing your company, sharing those things with us. We are definitely going to care. Sharing is caring.
All right. I have a business to plug. Me? Nah.
It's for sale. No one's buying. No one.
That will. Facebook. Stop playing with me.
Follow that wheel on. No, seriously though, guys. Follow. Of course, I'm Erica Michelle on Facebook. Follow me. Juanita is Juanita Fagan on Facebook. Spell your last name, Juanita.
No. Fagan is F as in friend, AGAN as in Nancy. I say that all day at work. No.
and of course follow Dot Will. That's DOTWIL.
And the hell. Just one L.
I know you want to peek at me. Stop playing. But at the same time, yeah, some life. Yeah, some rules.
Okay, so we have another comment from Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones is just live on our watch party, y'all. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Jones.
I shout out to Mr. Jones. So when he going back. going back to what we had said about meeting them on Facebook, and I think what I stated was if you get with somebody and you meet on Facebook, do you have to go off of Facebook? He said no, but that's an understanding. I meet you here, so 9 times out of 10, she's already or he's already seen posts, and it's different. But it's different if you didn't meet on Facebook. So I guess that does make sense. So if you met on Facebook, then y'all kind of good. But if you didn't meet on Facebook, I guess the synopsis is you don't go following each other if you didn't meet on Facebook.
I mean, it wouldn't be healthy. I could definitely see how that is unhealthy for a relationship to follow each other on social media. Just because there are going to be people who aren't going to respect the relationship per se, and then you guys take it out on each other. What I suggest is that if anyone is in your comments not showing any respect, or they are consistently hard, or whatever the case may be, to agitate your significant other, you shut that down to make your significant other feel secure. Those people who are following you, liking, commenting, the attention that they're giving you should not be more value to you than your significant other and how they think and feel about people interacting with you too much. Too much. No, thank you.
Okay,
too much.
So Nita, I gotta jump in here with that. I agree with you all the way up until you said we gotta take it out. We gotta shut it down to make their significant other feel secure. So with that being said, I don't agree that we need to behave in a way to make that other person feel secure. He or she needs to come in already secure enough that whatever is commented or whatever is posted on your wall that is in regards to you, that they're steadfast enough to handle it and kind of handle it with you maybe behind the scenes, like, maybe ask you, well, who is that? But you don't need to, I don't feel like you need to be like, oh, I got to change this, or oh, let me delete this before he sees it, or oh, that. No.
Not just one thing. I wouldn't say just one thing. I mean like a consistency of an individual. Someone who is consistently, unnecessarily, because people do that. People will consistently respond and react and comment on someone's post to get their attention, to be noticed, to be seen, to be heard. And security, like to be secure within yourself and who you are, is a consistent and permanent thing, or at least should be. At the same time, to be secure with your trust, to be secure with knowing how someone else thinks and feels is not as simple as we would want it to be. That's a little bit more complex in my opinion.
Okay,
So things like that can brew insecurity. I may not necessarily be insecure. At the same time, I see this one person who is consistently is making me feel or wonder or think, well, why or what is going on or why are they so comfortable? Things like that brew or produce insecurities. Not that you're an insecure person, it's just that kind of thing can cause an issue in your relationship as far as social media. And I think that's what Mr. Jones is trying to say.
No, but somebody was trying to talk. It's quite simple, actually. Like, you just have double talking.
Yeah, that's double talking. You worry about the content of the show. Let us take care of all the techie behind the scenes aspects of getting your show streamed to the over 167 countries to which we currently broadcast. Out the situation.
There is work involved, however. Don't get it twisted. You will need to decide on a name for your show as well as the format. You will need to line up guests.
I have made it very clear. It's just that he wasn't listening. He's talking at the same time. So he kind of missed it.
No, I'm just saying.
You will also need to decide what that format is.
For you.
You may choose to have a
I
show
don't think that we should pretend as if someone being consistently in our significant other's comments, like consistently I think to pretend like that shouldn't bother someone is crazy. Like stop pretending like everything is perfect and everything is always going to be hawky dory because it's not. It's not going to always be good times. So like I said, I may not be an insecure person. That doesn't mean that insecurities are not going to arise throughout the relationship. You can't have longevity without issues. So to say that you can't brew insecurity is crazy. That's just crazy. Or to brew just because you're not doing anything doesn't mean that I'm not going to wonder or be curious about it. And I feel like as a significant other, you shouldn't even want me to wonder or be curious about it. So if this person is making me uncomfortable consistently, you should secure that. Because that's how I'm secure in my relationship. That's how I'm secure in my trust for you because I know I don't got to worry about it because she's going to take care of it. So now, after that, I'm no longer worried. Initially, you have to do these things to make your significant other feel secure within your relationship. That just doesn't come naturally. Trust, I don't just trust you. You give me reason to trust you. You show me that I can trust you. And that's how you show that. You have to shut people down to secure your relationship. And for us to pretend like we don't have to is a bit much, in my opinion.
I'm saying, I threw up in the garbage can because that was entirely too much love. I really did. I'm just saying,
I love you.
I'm just letting you know because that was entirely too much love. And if you have to do all of that,
not all of the time. I'm just saying that it shows it.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you have to do all of that in order to feel love, if you have to do all of that in order
it
to
shouldn't be a
love,
problem. That's not a lot. That's not a lot.
That should be automatic. I'm talking about like you wake up in the day. I don't know. A lot of people wake up in the day and they just wonder. I'm just saying, me, I wake up in the day, I just wake up. And then my first thought is to play music. Play music, and then it's like, from play music, I'm just texting. For real. I'm texting my babe first and whatever, like, whatever else that texting coming from the night before. But at the same time, it's like, I'm communicative in this situation. But at the same time, all my boys know that I'm communicative in our situations. ELM, we streeters. Ah, but, I'm plugging them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it is what it is. But as a relationship situation, like, it should never be that situation.
Right.
Communication is key. Communication is key. And that's not some, light shit. Like, if you're a man, you standing on your word, and you doing everything accordingly, then it's just like everything is automatic. You know what I'm saying? You don't live with a girl, so you texting her, babe, like, what's what? If you not, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not close or whatever like that, you need to be, close as possible. You need to let her know that, you know what I'm saying, thought about her and all that. You know what I mean? But
Okay.
I definitely agree
Mr.
with what you're
Relationship
saying.
guru.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I definitely agree with what you're saying. But at the same time, like, niggas are
Oh,
partying. Like, dudes that's close, dudes that's close shouldn't have that problem, like, at all. I don't care if it's your
oh
baby
my
mother.
gosh, you
I
guys,
don't
it's
care if it's
fine.
your baby mother. Like, you need to be there on the AM.
Well, we've
If you
had a
work
lot
on
of
the AM,
fun this evening in this
if you don't
hour.
work on the AM, you need to be there. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't work on the AM, you need to be there. You don't work at all, you need to be there at all times. Like, for real. Like, you need to take the kid that you made, for real, like, at all times. If there's anything possible that you could do to alleviate the struggle, You need to be dead, bro. You need to be dead. Yeah, I'm a host
Well,
somebody.
all right.
Um,
All right.
I'm
We
a
heard
host
you, Mr.
somebody
Relationship Guru.
I'm sick. I'm a host
All
somebody.
that.
But my scumbag ain't just scumbag. On God, my scumbag.
Right. You're a good guy.
Word,
You're a great guy.
for real, because if I
Well, we had a wonderful show this evening, or nah? I hope. Shout out to all of our listeners, and shout out to everyone in the comments. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for commenting. We greatly appreciate you guys. Don't
I
forget.
want to actually thank them all individually.
Yes, Miss Erica Michelle. Full of names. That will.
He wasn't
The other
finished,
time.
wasn't he? He wasn't finished. We got 2 minutes now. Oh, okay.
I don't appreciate that. I
Okay.
ain't worried about it because I'm going to take
Nita.
it for you.
Nita, he gonna catch you at the family reunion. Okay, let's thank our listeners. Okay, so we have Sherelle Tony who was listening. Shout out to Sherelle Tony. Follow her on Facebook. Sherelle Tony. We have Quack Jones. Oh my God! Thank you so much, Quack. He got the live. He got the live. DJ. So follow Quack Jones. QUAC Jones.
QQAC.
We have a listener who did not comment on the watch party, but she was giving great feedback in my inbox. So thank you, Alicia Rachel. We have Alice Essex and Joe. Oh, Joe No Triller was like, yo, what's good? That's Triller. He said, what's so we thank everybody for listening. Terrell said we did that. Alice gives us congratulations on first of many shows. I'm so proud of you guys. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. We are out.
We're going to be for real though. Joe No Triller, Facebook, Instagram. His music is the way. Y'all can follow him on Instagram. Y'all can follow him on Facebook. Definitely follow him on YouTube.
Thank you. We love you. Awesome show tonight.
That could go all night, y'all.
Yes.
We gotta cut him off.
We gotta reel him in. Yes, y'all. So it's all love, no shade to that Will. We gotta reel him in, y'all. Y'all see how he go on. But we love you guys. See you next Saturday.
See y'all next
Saturday. Yes.